Namaste, beautiful souls. This is Matana, your intuitive reader, and I'm here for you with another oracle reading, darlings. Yes, thank you to those of you who have liked, shared, and subscribed to my channel. You must know that it means the world to me, okay? Yes, beautiful Pisces, we are here, okay? So a lot has been going on, beautiful souls, okay? Since the last reading that I did, okay, what Spirit did, okay, was take me into an energetic space where I got to listen in on some of what some of the other Pisces collective or most of some of the others are saying, what is in your hearts, okay? So this reading is for the singles, okay? And this is what Spirit has to say. A lot of the Pisces, some of them, they are, not happy with the fact that some of them are still not in union, or that they are not have not found a significant partner, okay? However, the space that I was taken to was basically a space where I got to sit in and listen in to the different perspectives, and a lot was shown to me in that space, okay? So I want to go into that, and this is for you, beautiful souls who are singles, okay? So, yes, darlings, beautiful, beautiful Pisces. Firstly, what I would like to share with you is that it is not a mistake that you stand in the position that you stand in at the present moment, Pisces, okay? There is a lot that Spirit wants to draw your attention to, okay? So hopefully it will not resonate with everyone, but for those whom it does, I hope that you can take away one or two things that will empower you, all right, and give you strength, okay? The intention for the readings, when I do them, for me, mostly what I have seen is that Spirit is concerned about your spiritual well-being, okay? Because from there, a lot stems from there, okay? Even those of you that are singles and desire to find somebody, okay? There will be a lot that happens once you are in union, okay? So Spirit wants to make sure that you are well equipped, okay? You are well equipped for whatever it is that is going to come into your life, okay? So let's have a look, all right? Let's have a look, Pisces. Yes, darling, I heard a lot, okay? A lot of throwbacks. Oh, some of the Pisces are like, hey, when is it going to happen with me, So thank you. I shuffled your cards so they are ready to speak. That's the center of your reading right there. All right, crowning message for you. Okay, that is definitely from your ancestors. Okay, okay, and your grounding energy. Okay, let us see. Yes, and all right, beautiful Pisces. Thank you. Oh, this is beautiful, Pisces. Yes, and we have the direction guardians, okay? As your subconscious message. The direction guardians basically are the four corners, okay? And Spirit basically wants you to know that you are connected, Pisces, okay? And you are connected from the north to the south, from the east all the way to the west, okay? Draw in your strength, okay, from the four corners, all right? This is about perspective as well, beautiful souls, all right? Seeing from a higher perspective, okay, and drawing in that strength that you need, okay, from the spirit animals also that come from the four corners, okay, as well as the angelic realm. So, and your path, beautiful souls, is blessed. It is blessed on all directions, so do not doubt that. All right, beautiful souls. However, you have to sit in, okay, and listen to what it is that Spirit is saying. It's easy to be sometimes in union. It's easy to meet somebody sometimes, even. However, if it is something that is going to be worthwhile, Spirit wants to make sure that you are well equipped for whatever it is that you desire. That is why some of your guides, okay, will want to empower you, That is the word that keeps coming up. They want to empower you because what happens after you are in union? What happens to you once you have found, your life partner? Okay, if it's a life partner, or sometimes it can also come in the form of marriage or long-term commitment. Okay, yes, so spirit wants to equip you and your guides. Okay, and everything that works with you wants to equip you so that you know what to do. Okay, because that on its own will be a different spiritual plane to be in. Okay, so moving from being single to being connected with somebody. Okay, and vowing and saying you're gonna be with this individual for the rest of your life. Okay, what are y'all going to be getting up to? And you also as a spiritual being. Okay, what is going to anchor you, okay, when different kinds of circumstances come with the energetic space that you are going to be in once you are in union. Okay, so first and foremost, center of your reading, darling, you have the high priestess as well as the mirror guardian. Okay, so they are here. This is how you are appearing, darling. Okay, center of your reading. Okay, so, beautiful souls, the kind of individual that you are, okay? There is a high calling upon your life, Pisces, okay? There is spiritual forces that are rooting for you, okay? Spirit definitely wants to use you in a unique way, okay, and that is going to require a lot from you, okay, high priest, high priestess. Okay, it is not by accident that you are sitting there in the center of your reading, okay, as the high priestess, okay, being connected to a lot of spiritual viewpoints from which you are going to draw from. Okay, and this says to me that there is much that your guides want to bring to your awareness before you are brought into union with anyone. Okay, some of it is some of the social conditioning that you have learned. Okay, some of those things you have to unlearn, okay, in order for you to be in union with another person. And the other thing I'm hearing is that you are not alone. Okay, you are not alone. I'm hearing that. And I'm also hearing that thank you, spirit. I'm also hearing that in you have both masculine and feminine divine in you. Okay, some of you, that is the biggest union that you have to master in this lifetime. Okay, because a lot of souls will be coming to you, okay, for the spiritual wisdom, okay, that is in you. Okay, so this is very divine, beautiful souls. Some of you are very connected to the ancient goddesses. Okay, and there is much that needs to be taught to you, in order for you to be either in union or in order for you to carry out the soul mission that you have been given. Okay, so this is beautiful, beautiful souls. I love it. Next to that, you also have the mirror guardian who says, take time to reflect. Okay, Pisces. And with that, take time to reflect, to me, it speaks to me about your life. Okay, some of you have known that there is something that is greater. Okay, and I'm also getting that your love, okay, it is not just for a single individual. What you have been called for is much more than that. Not to say that you will not come into union or you will not meet anyone else. However, your love is not just for an individual, and you need to understand this, okay? Because spirit wants to equip you so that when you are with someone or not, you are balanced within your masculine and feminine of yourself. Okay, so this is beautiful. Okay, so this is intense, Pisces. Okay, I'm here for it. I'm here for it, and I know that a lot of other souls will be triggered by this. My intention is not that, okay? I am a fellow Pisces and I empathize. Trust me, I have walked a mile in your shoes. Different phases of my life where spirit took me out, out of the scene, or of seeking a significant other. And sometimes it would have been, because I'm sensing in my spirit the singles that I'm tapping into. Some of them have been single for some 3 years, some of you 5 years, some of you even longer than that. And I respect it, okay? And most of you would feel in your spirit that you don't want to be in that space where your heart will be touched, by another in that way. So spirit says, remember your life lessons, remember the times where spirit took you out of that scene, and see your growth from there, okay? The mirror guardians are also doing a reflection on this. So you have definitely been heard in your quest in wanting this, and you are not incorrect in wanting this, darling. Spirit wants this for you as well. I'm also hearing that some of you, it is life, it is past life vows that some of you made, okay? In your past lives, some of you made a vow that in the next life, I will not necessarily want to get married, okay? So, not being married doesn't necessarily mean that you will not have somebody to share your life with. Some of you, your companions are going to come in the form of lifetime companions, okay? Some of them, they are going to come in the form of relationships that are going to come into your life, okay, for specific lessons, okay? This was decided by, your higher self, okay? Some of you, in lives that you lived before, some of you said to yourselves, you will not have children in this life, okay? It's a decision that you made. Maybe you had more children in your past life and you decided, no, in the next life I want to focus on 1, 2, 3 and 4, okay? And it is respected, okay? And these are the things that go on with us. When spirit says take time to reflect, also spirit is referring to if there are such decisions that were made by your higher self, okay, in your past lives, okay, maybe you need to revisit them, okay, and speak to your higher self in that regard and say, okay, set yourself free, okay, in that way, to say, okay, I have come this far and now I am ready, okay, to experience, okay, this kind of union again. All right, so crowning you definitely is the heart guardian, okay? In your mind is love, darling. You want this, okay? It is something that is in your mind, okay? So as it is in your mind, darling, some of you have had sleepless nights. Being single is not easy, beautiful soul. However, you are not alone, because your guides, your ancestors, your all that you hold dear to yourself in this lifetime, they are there with you, all right? And this is here to give you peace, to say, darling, some of it also is in your own mind, okay? Some of you could come out of this, single status in a minute, okay? Sometimes you, in your own mind, there are certain thought patterns or deal breakers, okay, or lists that you made, and you said, I would never, date an individual like this. I would never be with it. You have to come back to saying, what do I want this for? Okay, and some of it is things you have watched, okay, things you grew up being told, okay, things that you witnessed, okay, that imprinted in your spirit, that I do not want, the laws in your mind. and you have to come into a space which will undo this. Okay, so in your meditative space, you come into this, you allow yourself to feel all of these things and review and say, okay, 3 years back this was a deal breaker. Okay, however, now I have evolved. I have seen that this thing that used to irritate me about men or women, I thought it was so important for a man to be like this, or I thought it was so important for a woman to be like this in order for me to be with one, or to be with a man or a woman. Okay, and do a review and heal that energy, and release it and say, spirit, I am ready to experience this. Okay, because some of you, the soul mates or life partners that you have, some of them are not even far from you. It could be a best friend that you have had. However, you always thought to yourself, this person could never be my, you know however, now you are seeing that you could possibly see, once you have done this, that I in this person there is almost everything. I mean, there's no individual that is perfect, darling. Okay, you have seen that this individual has all the traits that I would love to have in a partner. Okay, and some of you, it is just a phone call away to say, hey, you still up for this? Okay, I've had a bit of a review, and I believe that I would like to give this a try. Okay, it gets heavy, Pisces, because sometimes yes, the hearts, okay? The heart space, beautiful souls. It can hold you captive, and it can also release you, darling. But the power is in your hand for the most part. For some of you, you already have met your people that you are supposed to be with. However, you have to make it right in your own heart first. Okay, and definitely, okay, however, I mean, love covers you. You are made of it, you are it. Okay, and you deserve it. And for also some of you, it is the awareness that love does not have to just come in the form of just having that person to be sensual with. Okay, so and most of you, some of you, your hearts are even bigger than that. Okay, and as you get into whatever it is that spirit has called you into, it could be absolutely anything. It could be even a type of career that you are called to, that will touch a lot of souls, that spirit really wants you to get right in this lifetime. Or your higher self, because sometimes it is your higher self that will say to you, you will not be in union until you have accomplished this, because this will help you in your relationship. Meaning, once you are in this relationship, it is this drive, this determination, this heart, for more than just one individual. Okay, that will help your relationship to evolve in its own. Okay, so this is beautiful, beautiful souls. What is grounding you is a higher perspective, darling. So yes, crowning you is the heart guardian, and it is here for you, darling. Okay, and even spirit says, open up and allow yourself to be loved, darling. Okay, allow yourself to be loved. Okay, from where I'm from, there is a saying, and I'll try and kind of translate it to you, is that also be okay, let me just say this, be lovable. Okay, be marryable. Okay, allow it, darling. Okay, some of it is movies that you have seen, that have told you relationships are supposed to be like 1 2 3, and it will not play out in that way, darling, because you are an individual and this is real life. Okay, things that are issues to other people may not be an issue to you. okay, and in the other way around as well. So you have to be open for this. I mean, if someone asks you for their hand in marriage, or if someone asks you to be their woman or their man, you have to agree. So not only on a physical plane, but on a spiritual plane, you have to say yes, okay, and allow yourself to be in it. Lovely. Grounding you is the higher perspective, where spirit says see from a higher perspective. Okay, what you want this for? Okay, why you're bringing this in for? What will it do for you? Okay, how will you sustain it? Because it is not just about taming or catching, you know. Then what? Okay, then what? Because some of the things that your guides, your angels, the sacred ones who sit with you on an energetic level, they want to equip you so that you will have other things to do, okay, that will keep you relevant in the partnership that you are in, okay? Because love sometimes also gets a bit, it's at the end of the day, life has to still go on. So it cannot just be about us looking at each other in our eyes. Other things need to happen. That is why, from a higher perspective, even when you bring in someone, you have to be like, what am I bringing to the table? What are we going to do further than the sensual side of things? Okay? Because some of you are high priests, high priestesses. Okay? So then you have to be with somebody who understands that this is what you are. Okay? And your life path, your highest calling, okay? It is, you will need to go in there, because there will be secret wisdom that is given to you that will help you even sustain the relationship that you will be in. Okay? Because once you get into that energetic space of being with somebody else, darling, it is not everyone who's also going to be happy about it. There are challenges on that level too. Okay? Your significant partner is going to challenge you. Okay? Some of them, they're going to trigger you. Okay? Yes, they're going to love you, but they're also going to be there for your evolution. Okay, so you need to be equipped for this. You need to know when things are like this is what I call in. Okay, my guides, my ancestors. Okay, this is what I do. Okay, to occupy my time. Okay, and you have to get to a space where even being alone. Okay, I remember when a thought once passed, okay, and I believe this was a whisper from my guides, you know, and the whisper was very simple. It was, what if you never get married? Ooh, did not I want to cry for days? Did not I want to cry for days? Because I was like, Spirit, but you know that love is my thing, okay? And I wanted to experience this, but I had to live in that space for a while, okay? Until I understood what it was about. Okay, where what was being said to me is that you need to get to a space in yourself where whether you got married or not, you would be okay with yourself, and you would have the ability to bring happiness into your own life regardless. Now, did that mean that I would not meet people along the line that would be companions, that would be maybe a life partner? That's not what Spirit said. Okay? It was just a thought that I had to live with. And from there, I mean, I was in an energetic space where Spirit had taken me into hermit mode. And from there, Spirit started to show me things that I had made life pacts with. Okay? To say, I want to do this in this lifetime. Okay? And some of it, things were delayed due to the fact that I had to do those things. Okay? For myself. And yes, does that mean I will not have a significant other, or I will be single, or I will be married? Either way, happiness is for me. Okay, so some of it might just provoke those kinds of thoughts. You have to allow them. You have to allow them and say, okay, Spirit, if this was the life that I was given, to say you want me to focus on something else other than this, what would my life look like? And allow yourself to go there. Okay, so what is supporting you, darlings? Definitely, you are coming, the past energy, you are coming in as the shield maiden. Some of you have fought many brutal battles when it comes to love, okay? And you were brought into this energetic space because Spirit knew your heart. And you are that warrior of love, darling. Some of it is in your bloodline, okay? There's certain karmic cycles that you had to complete and fight, okay? This will be the foundation of what you are going to bring in life, okay? Whether it be a life partner, a husband or a wife, or a soulmate or a twin flame, you needed to be equipped. Okay, that is why Spirit put that sword in your hand and put you in an energetic space where you need to be able to fight from a higher perspective of love. Okay, so however, we have the earth guardians. They respond to this frequency, darling, and they are working with you. Okay, so in whichever way that love is going to come to you, okay, some of you need to do the review, okay, to say what was important to me 2 years ago, what was important to me 3 years ago, before I went into solitude, what was important, what was put in me and what was taken out of me, what were my own thoughts or what were the thoughts of society or my upbringing, what I witnessed, what I thought love was, okay. So that is what you need to do, but you are being supported, darling. And the nearby outcome, so you are one who is going to spend a lot of time in meditation. This is that seclusion, this is that hermit mode that Spirit had put you into, okay. Some of you are accepting this, and sometimes by accepting this you are going to open up, okay, another world of happiness for yourself, which is what you deserve, okay? Because we have the sun here, we have the hermit card, we have the sun here, and we also got the star ancestor, which says follow the voice of your soul. So what you believe is for you, it will not fall away just because you do a review, darling. Okay, we do have the hermit, which is saying retreat and recharge. If Spirit has put you in this, it's a matter of accepting, darling. Accept, okay. And it doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. All right, accept, review, all right, retreat, recharge, okay, and sit, okay. I was taken into that medicine space, okay, with the sacred ones, okay, smoking the peace pipe, okay, and there were a lot of whispers, different perspectives, and Spirit is saying, okay, as many as we are on this earth, not all of us are going to experience love in the same way that is being depicted. Okay, so sometimes it's a matter of accepting love the way that it comes to you. Okay, some of you are going to have life partners, okay. Doesn't mean that you'll necessarily get married, but it doesn't mean that you will not be happy in the union that you will be given, okay. So some of you you will have some of you have friend zoned, okay, the people that are supposed to be in your life because they don't fit in the box that you had, or they don't count all the marks that you have on your list, okay. However, once you open up to this, darling, the sun is here for you, darling. The sun is here for you, okay, as a nearby outcome. The sun is here for you. Spirit wants to open up a new world of happiness for you, and as the sun beams on you, darling, I mean, we have the hermit as the nearby outcome, okay. A lot of downloads, Pisces, a lot of teachings that you will be receiving here, okay. A higher perspective as you go into this mode, or you are in it, or it speaks of that solitude that you are in, but it is a matter of perspective. Look at, there are people who wish to have the time, okay, and the space to be allowed to find out what it is that they are truly about, and their higher higher calling upon their life, or what Spirit has called them into this time for. Okay, and it's the sun is here for you. You are guided, darling. Okay, the star ancestors are here, and Spirit says, follow the voice of your soul. It will not lead you astray, darling. Open to it, review everything as the mirror guardians stand here for you, high priestess, center of your reading, with all that, high priest, high priestess energy that is supporting you. Okay, and we also have the warrior, and Spirit is saying, stand fearless and strong. And I love it as your grounding energy, darling. Okay, I love it for you, because you are grounded in your higher self. Your higher self is the one that is taking care of business within, darling. Okay, so do not be dismayed. What I want to do for you, I want to pull a life purpose oracle for you and see what Spirit has called you for. Well, it won't be for everyone, but for some of you, let us see what Spirit has called you for. Okay, hopefully it will, trigger. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Let us have a look, darlings. Some of you, Spirit says, you are free to do what you choose, darling. Okay? You are free to do what you choose. I love this for you, okay? With all that water and the whales, the dolphins in the background, okay? You are free to do what you choose. And with some of this freedom, some of you, I am getting that what you will be birthing, some of you, not everyone is called to give birth to, physical, children. Okay, some of you, you are waiting to give birth to your dreams, and I just also heard to yourselves. Okay, some of you are being called forward to give birth to yourselves. Your highest quest, your highest passion and reason for wanting to incarnate is because you wanted to give birth to versions of yourself which you could not have been in other lifetimes. And this is supported, okay? A lot of the Lemurian spirits are also here. Okay, so some of you might be incarnating from there. So this is beautiful. Some of you are authors. Okay? You have a book inside you that wish to be expressed. Make time to write it. Okay? I love this for you because you have the angelic guides that are guiding you here as you write this book. Some of your ancestors come through in your writing. Okay? So write, express, darling. All right? So this is beautiful. This is beautiful, beautiful souls. And as you do this, all right, a lot will be revealed to you, because I'm sensing very strong the ancient grandmothers for the feminine divine, okay, that want to equip you with ancient wisdom when it comes to some of you, it's ancestral womb healing. Okay, some of you, there's work that Spirit wants to do with you there before you are in union. Some of you will be ancestral womb healers. Okay, so some of you are going into that. So I would see, while Spirit would keep you in solitude and teach you these lessons. Okay, and it is that birthing of self also. Okay, so you make the notes as it comes to your spirit and what Spirit has taught you about the sacral chakra. Okay, so because even yourself, darling, anything you want to manifest on this earth, if your sacral chakra has been messed with in this generation or in this lifetime or in other past lifetimes, some of you, it could hold you back from being able to manifest, give birth, create anything that you want to create. Okay, because there is something that needs to shamanically to go back and heal, and you have been entrusted with this, or you made a vow to this. Okay, and you are part of this, And I love it because we also have your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercising. So you see that sacral chakra and the yoga. Some of you have to go into yoga because spirit wants to balance out a few things in you. Okay, and also might be yoga teachers, okay, energetic healers. I'm getting yes, spirit healers, okay. So meditation is very key, darling. As you go in here, surrendering to yourself, you are worth this. Most of you are healers, Pisces, and for the most of you that are healers, darling, spirit might want to spend some time with you. Okay, so it is yielding to your highest purpose, because the more time you spend with spirit and on these things, the easier, well, the more equipped you are going to be once you have a partner in crime. Okay, so this is beautiful. Some of you conduct healing work with your culinary skills. Some of you understand the connection that food has to the body. Okay, a lot of the healing that is here, I love it. Okay, it's you. Some of you are the chefs. Okay, some of you you understand it on just that level, on a spiritual level, and spirit wants to equip you. Some of you, spirit wants to teach you this, because you might need to do a lot of it once you are in union with your partner. And it makes your world beautiful, darling, because what you put into your divine significant other really matters. And y'all know what we have heard, okay, the way to a man's heart, okay, being through their stomach and whatnot. So I love that on a light note, darling. And it really does heal, okay. It really does heal the soul on some levels. And I love it for you. Let us have a look at creative expression. Your soul longs to express itself creatively. So some of you, it's the gifts, the artistic gifts the spirit has given you, that you need to spend more time in, because once you are in union, you need to stay relevant, darling. Relevant. Okay, some of you have vowed that once I master a certain skill or a certain creative gift, okay, then I will go into union. It's the things you need to give birth to as a soul first, before you can actually, bring in another soul into yourself. Okay, so I hope this will open you up to much. Overall, Pisces, the direction guardians are here for you, and they are saying to you, choose your path, darling. Choose your path. You have the freedom. Spirit has said you are free to do what you choose. Okay, you are free to do what you choose. Being single and whatnot, you can do a lot of things, and whichever way you want to do them, darling. Okay, you have that liberty to. Okay, so some of you will remove some of the laws, okay, some of the social conditionings, some of the things that you learned from wounded, broken people, things you witnessed as a child, things you witnessed on TV, okay, how they painted life to be. All right, and you'll find that your partner could be as simple as your best friend that you overlook every time because they don't look a certain way. Okay, but your spirit is like, most of the things, they get me. That person can even sit with you for hours listening to you, because they feel that you are such a wise individual. They take you seriously. So maybe it's taking a second look. Okay, and behind that we have the medicine guardian. This is lovely, and spirit says be open to healing information. Okay, so this would be Archangel Raphael or Archangel Uriel, the angels that deal with the heart mostly. Okay, that heart healing, that sacred, the Holy Grail. Okay, and because this is so important to you, darling, your higher self won't let you miss these lessons. Okay, so I know this won't resonate with most. For those of you who it will resonate with, I hope that it will bring you so much peace. Okay, and yes, ask spirit to reveal to you more things about yourself, and do them until you know you love them so much. Okay, you will feel it, Pisces, as you ascend in this. Okay, as you respond to this, you will feel, some of you, once you are so into things that are about you, that empower you, that give you everything that brings you true contentment and true joy, because you can actually, this comes from you first and foremost before it can be even given to anyone else. Some of you will be in this about yourself so much that you will be like, a partner's gonna come and just disturb everything for me. I'm enjoying this time that I have with myself. And also the giving birth to your own selves is coming up again. Some of you, your highest calling and what you vowed in your previous lives was, in the next life I'm gonna give birth to myself. And once you have given birth to yourself, darling, all your dreams, you are accomplishing them. You are doing what it is you've always desired, and it brings you so much joy. When spirit brings in people, you will be sharing from your abundant cup, okay? From the holy cup, you will be sharing from excess, because you have mastered that Ace of Cups. So this is beautiful. Namaste, and I hope it has been insightful. May all that is beautiful, true joy, true contentment, happiness is your birthright, and may it find its way to you, and may you have and find peace in everything that you do. You are loved. You are loved. Oh, and you are love. Okay, so never doubt yourself, and you are not alone. You are not alone. Your guides, your ancestors, they're like, we are here. Okay, this is the high priest, the high priestess sitting in the center of this. And that happiness is yours, darling. Just take it, okay? That love is yours. Outside of anyone else, it is yours, okay? And that joy is yours. And I hope that you master how to cultivate and sustain this in your own life. Namaste.